Grand Rising, everybody. Good morning. Hey, how you doing? Whatever works for you in the AM. Welcome back to the show that's cool and fly to A1 Forever Sports. It is me, Chris Tip Moore, and I just wanted to chime in on some thoughts about Ryan Nielsen going to the Jacksonville Jaguars as the new defensive coordinator. First and foremost, I would like to give a big salute to Mr. Ryan Nielsen himself because my goodness, he came in and allowed the Falcons to be relevant in the defensive area. 11th overall defense, being one of the top five defenses in the red zone, an area that is very important in football, and just changing like the culture, making guys want to play for him. But unfortunately, guys, let's just be honest. We had to sacrifice Ryan Nielsen in order to get Arthur Smith out of Atlanta. It's just a common thing that happens. Normally, when a new head coach is on the horizon, you obviously lose coaches from the previous regime or the previous coaching staff. So this is just something that happens. Ryan Nielsen did not have a legit pass rusher on this team. Yet the Falcons still generated 42 sacks, 21 sacks more than what they had the previous year. That's all due to Ryan's scheme. We had a lot of coverage sacks. But Ryan now goes to a team that has legitimate pass rushers, a team that has playmakers, a guy that used to play for the Falcons, Foy Luakon, he's down there. You got Trayvon Walker. Do not be surprised that now with the hiring of Ryan Nielsen, that Josh Allen resigns. Do not be surprised at that. Also, you got to understand that Jacksonville and Atlanta has recently kind of like built a little friendship going on. You see, we played them in London. You see, we traded them Calvin Ridley, and I'm gonna touch on that in 1 second. We traded on them with the Calvin Ridley. Now they have Ryan Nielsen. I really believe that when Ryan Nielsen went down to Jacksonville, just knowing who the owner is, I didn't expect Ryan to come back. I respected fully for them to offer him a deal and not let him leave Jacksonville without that job. So, not no surprise there. Was not surprised at all when it came across my phone that Ryan Nielsen was gone. Now we barely knew the guy, but he came in and worked wonders for us, and I am so grateful for that. To have a relevant defense, new head coach coming in. We're going to see if he can bring in somebody who can replicate or even improve on what Ryan Nielsen has done here in Atlanta. Now, going back to the relationship between the Jags and the Falcons, Jacksonville, y'all have Ryan Nielsen now. So go ahead and run that second round pick. Go ahead and run that second round pick for Calvin Ridley. Go ahead and re-sign him. And it'll be kind of like a fair exchange almost. It almost will feel like we gave up, Calvin and maybe Ryan for a second round pick. Who knows? But regardless, you got Ryan Nielsen now. I'm gonna need you to run me my second round pick, Jacksonville. I'm gonna need you to run that. But Ryan Nielsen did wonders in Atlanta 1 year. I guess you can call him a 1 year wonder, but he is no longer with the Atlanta Falcons. And also, just because it's news, one of the Falcons head coach candidates is now off the board. Bill Callahan's son, Brian Callahan, someone who has definitely changed the culture as far as offensively. In I know culture is used so much, but let's just be honest, the scheme and the structure that he had for the offense in Cincinnati, has worked wonders for him. He was on other previous coaching staffs as well. So it's just he's off the board now. That's a guy that I liked, Brian Callahan. I wouldn't mind him in Atlanta, but it is what it is. He's in Tennessee now, coaching the Tennessee Titans, a former position that was held by Mike Vrabel, who will be interviewing for the Atlanta head coaching job. And also somebody who I wouldn't be mad to see as the head coach. But you already know the two big names the two heavyweight boxers right now for the Atlanta Falcons in the head coaching search is Bill Belichick and Jim Harbaugh. That's 1 and 2, regardless. Everyone else kind of falls into place. But I'm gonna give you a name that I have been looking towards, and a name that I would not mind as a dark horse out of all of this, and that is defensive coordinator Mike McDonald. Have you guys seen what Mike McDonald has been doing this season? I mean, you got to remember how he made the 49ers offense look under Brock Purdy, and just came in and just straight shut them down, having him throwing a 4 interception masterclass. Then you look in the playoffs and you look at what he just did to Bobby Slowick and his offense, can pretty much completely shut down CJ Stroud and that offense in the second half. If this man can slow down or stop Patrick freaking Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, you can guarantee he will shoot to the top of candidates if he's not already there. The guy can run a defense. The guy has been, and also you got to remember, he calmed down Ben Johnson's offense before too. So with all that being said, you got to give that guy a second look, or at least multiple looks, regardless, man. Mike McDonald, don't be surprised if he's a dark horse in all this, as his resume is continuing to climb, y'all. I just want difference makers. I want structure. And regardless, even if you do bring in one of the big fish, try to see if one of the big fish can scoop Mike McDonald from Baltimore and bring him right here to Atlanta, whether if it's Harbaugh, whether if it's Belichick, or someone else. Oh, guys, that was just a little quick video. Just wanted to give my thoughts really about mostly Ryan Nielsen and what does this possibly mean for the Falcons and the Jaguars going forward. Again, Nielsen gets some pass rushers, can work a different scheme, goes to the AFC. The Falcons, they blocked NFC teams from trying to get Ryan Nielsen, but they allowed a friend to possibly interview him, and now he is with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Run me my second round pick. Thank you very much. But until next time, guys, peace and blessings to you guys. Enjoy your morning. Enjoy your day. Don't let nobody get you off your square. Don't let nobody compromise your position. Do what you need to do. Handle what you need to handle. And let the main thing be the main thing. Be generational, because it's always time to beat. Don't you settle for less, because you can always have more with the vision. Peace and blessings to you. And until some new Falcons or Hawks or Braves news drop, I will holler.
A1. Yeah, truly. Cooler and I'm flyer too. Damn. Cooler